I am here with the We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world, and we are on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for a little over 3.5 years, putting in solid foundations, and we're now building our economy, increasing our income to um, increase the liquidity and value of our currency for the benefit of all our citizens. And anybody can be a citizen as long as you're of legal age. We do ask that you come with a positive mental attitude and a willingness to share love and abundance, but we have no way of checking that. all we do is we check that you're a real person and you're welcome to come in. There's no fee or anything like that, no obligation to do anything or put your hand in your pocket. Okay? We are also a non-separatist organisation, and it's a pity the world at large isn't a non-separatist organisation. Then there would be no wars, no strife, no troubles. Everybody would help one another, and it would be a wonderful. Well, it's a wonderful place to be now. Actually, it's a beautiful uh, planet that we live on, but it would be even better if everybody pulled together rather than bashing heads against one another, which unfortunately mankind has done um, from day one. I think I don't have the history to know that, but I do know that there's been hardly any days where there's not been a war of some sort going on somewhere in the world. Okay, a non-separatist organisation is one where we don't recognise superficial differences that people tend to fight over. Colour, class, creed, gender, religions, height, weight, whatever else people choose to pick on. We don't pigeonhole people because of these things. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together and all unique, all having something unique to bring to our community, all therefore of equal value. Really simple ideology in theory. Um, the practice of it is not as easy, and we'll have a little affirmation to help us with that just before we get started and after our short prayer. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over to We Share Abundance in just a moment. Facebook, I mean, We Share Abundance Publicly group. But we do have in YouTube, Lewis in from Portugal, saying hi to everybody. But most of the people that we get visitors in Facebook, and so that's why I'm heading over there. We'll see the comments more there, and we'll see what's going on. So I'm going to Facebook now. I'm looking for We Share Abundance Publicly. I'm making sure my speakers are off, and I'm looking for the 27th, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 27th. So far, so good. If I click to comment panel up, and we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. Welcome to everybody, whether you're watching live or whether you're going to watch our replay. A lot of people watch the replays because there's no convenient time for everybody. It doesn't matter what time you have it. There's always somebody that it's not convenient for. Well, not just somebody, a lot of people. They're either sleeping in bed or they're partying or they're working or they're um, fetching the kids from school or whatever else, you know. And that's why we have the replays, and they're always available in our YouTube channel and also in our Facebook group. And we got Richard in as well from Devon in England. So we've got a representative from England here as well. We've got Portugal, USA, and England. Okay, I'm sure there will be many more popping along in the near future, but let's get started right away. We're going to have that short prayer I promised you, and that's to help us find that path to true happiness. When I talk about true happiness, I talk about you not needing to always be searching for something that you need, because everything will flow to you. And you do that simply by being of loving service to others. And you'll find that joy that you get from that, and from giving joy to others, comes back to you and it's permanently with you. And everything that you want and need in life starts being attracted to you. You don't have to chase after it. So that's what our little prayer is about. And it's something that you can't buy. There are people with pots and pots and pots of money, more than they can ever spend in a lifetime. They don't know what to do with it, and they're still struggling because they don't know what else they need. They need that true happiness. They need to get out and be of loving service to others. Okay, I see we've got Norman in from Doncaster, up in the northeast of England. Northeast, east side of the Pennines. Anyway, right. Um, so let's have our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, that each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, right, let's have the updates. I got off to a good start this morning, up early, got my list done of everything that I was going to do today. Set off at a canter. The weather wasn't that good, so I didn't even. Well, I did take Cody out, but only for a short walk instead of normally I go out for about an hour with him. We only went out for about 20 minutes because it was threatening to chuck it down again. It's been one of those days. So I had even more time than usual, but things just haven't gone to plan. Um, the it's just one of those days, I'm afraid. There is a poem by Robbie Burns, To a Mouse, um, that, that basically says the plans of mice and men off go awry. Um, Today's been one of those days. Lots of things have cropped up, not big issues, but they take a lot of time to get solved or to sort out. And it's just been one of those days. Um, I got to my blog. I wanted to set up a couple of affiliate accounts, one with Aweber and one with Namecheap, who I use for my domains. And the Aweber account, I filled in all the forms, but I didn't get any emails, and so I couldn't log in. Eventually, with support and everything else, we managed to get that sorted out, and we got logged in. But that, I mean, I was doing other things as well, not just sat there waiting for the email and the response, but it took a long time. It took hours just to get an affiliate account set up for Aweber. I still haven't got it for Namecheap. In fact, Namecheap have 3 affiliate companies. So I went to CoinJunction because I used to have an account in CoinJunction anyway. I thought, oh, that would be easy. Anyway, after filling in about 10 forms and things, I just got fed up with it. So I thought I'll try something else. in the meantime, the approval came through for CoinJunction, but I can't get back into CoinJunction because I didn't finish the process, which was taking ages. Um, so I'm waiting for approval to come through from the other uh, company that I've decided to go with, which the process of setting it up was a lot simpler, but I haven't got the approval through. So that delayed my blog posts because what I wanted to do was just um, do something along those lines. I eventually got it out quite hurriedly, so it wasn't as complete as I would have liked, but hopefully um, it gives people a little bit of an incentive and an idea of what's needed and what I've done to start setting things up. Um, anyway, I sent that out eventually because I was holding off on my mailing to members and my lists and things until I'd got my blog post done. Uh, in the meantime, been trying to get things sorted out with Devyani, but there have been one or two little bugs that cropped up. Not major issues once again, but time consuming to get sorted out. Um, so the best laid plans of mice and men off go awry as they have done today. Um, Devyani has been working on the pay it forward feature for the 777 plan. The importance of that is because that is how I am going to upload your credentials into the dashboard for the 777 plan. But it's not there yet because of all these other little issues that cropped up. One of them was just somebody, we got a fraud claim in for a $10 payment. I'm not going to mess about with it. If we've got a fraud claim in, I'm just going to refund it. I'm not going to argue about it. I'm just going to refund it. But then we have to reverse whatever that payment was for. And that isn't as easy as it sounds because um, payments affect lots of different things within our system. So that all takes time to get done, be checked and sorted out. And of course, it takes Devyani's time up as well because she's got to do the stuff in the background and the adjustments to the database. And it's just been one of those days, really. I didn't even get to chase up ROI tips. I've just been, it's been a bit helter skelter just all through the day, just trying to get things done. Um, I've not heard from ROI tips, so I will be contacting them when I finish here. I'll be sending a message to them. Um, we got Bazina in, I see, from Scotland, and we've got Kingsley in from Manchester, both in the UK. Bazina, Scotland, Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. Some people there want to be not part of the UK. They want to be independent. Some people don't want to be independent. They want to stay part of the UK. It's a bit like Northern Ireland. Uh, they want to be part of the UK, where there's Southern Ireland want Northern Ireland to join them and be a unified Ireland. Um, Separatism again. Let's have this non-separatist attitude. It doesn't matter where your boundaries are, and in fact, if we had a not real non-separatist ideology, there would be no boundaries, and everybody just wander about wherever they wanted to go and live wherever they wanted, work wherever they wanted, and everybody would be helping one another out. And uh, of course, it's never going to happen completely, but we can only change ourselves in the way that we think, and that is playing our part in changing the world. Okay, right. Um, So that PIF plan, we're hoping, I talked with her, and there's just a couple of final checks, and it should be uploaded tomorrow. And then as I get time, I will start processing the people through the PIF system, and you will start seeing your 777 plan bits and pieces going into your dashboard. um, don't let it stop you doing anything. It's very easy to make excuses, and one of the things I've learned as I've gone through life is that every day you have to do something to generate income, whether it's going to a job, whether it's doing something um, online. There is always something. It doesn't have to be a massive thing. It doesn't have to take a lot of time, but you have to have some income producing activity in your life every day. Um, okay, you might say, okay, not 7 days a week. We'll have rest on the Sabbath, and that's cool. Yeah, you can do that, but there has to be a priority of income producing activity because, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, in this world, there are bills that we have to pay, and we need the cash to pay those bills. And if you're not got some sort of income producing activity, then you don't have any income. And if you don't have any income, you can't pay your bills, and then you're stressed out, and then you get ill, and life isn't good. So, what's the answer? Always, always do something towards income producing activity. And a lot of people get involved in trying to make money online, and they buy a course and they go through and they're studying the course, and that's fine. But every day they've got to do some income producing activity while they're studying the course. And when they finish the course, if they're going back through the course, doesn't matter what you're doing, you've got to have income producing activity in there. And people, what happens is people get so locked into these courses, they buy all these courses and they're going through them and they know everything there is to know in theory, but they've never put anything in practice, and they've got no income. And they think, well, I perhaps need to learn a bit more first and a bit more. And it gets to the stage where they just keep on learning things and going through courses and forgetting some of the stuff that they'd learned in the first place and not getting anything done. And it was almost like that for me today because I just couldn't get anything done. And what's income producing activity? It's sending out an email for me mainly, um, writing a blog post. Uh, can you guarantee that your emails are going to generate income? No. Can you guarantee that your blog posts are going to generate income? No. But it is income producing activity. And eventually, if you do enough of it, then at some stage there will be some income that comes in, whether it's $1, $1,000, $1,000,000. Nothing happens without that income producing activity. So you've got to do that. Okay, we see we've just got Andrew in saying good morning from Kiwi land. Right, so that's my story for today. That's where we are. Hopefully tomorrow will be just the opposite and everything will run smoothly. Some days go well, some days do. Everything seems to fall into place um, continuously, right the way through the day. And you think, wow, what a great day. I've got so much done. And then you have days like today as well. Okay, it all balances out in the end. I'm not sure I have anything else for you. I do have numbers, of course. I don't see any questions. Um, give you the numbers, then I'll check in the app as well and see if we got any questions there. We had a net decrease of 14 in our registered members today to 40,583. Net decrease because we take out people that haven't logged in for 2 months, and we always get new registrations, and it's whichever is greater. If there's more people we remove, it's a net decrease like today. But we had an increase of 12 in our active members to 4,244. Active members are people that log in at least half the available days in a month, usually every day. Multiply Weezer, no change in anything there, nothing to report. We did get a few cents, 66 cents just for logging in from the revenue share, but other than that, no change. So those are the numbers, and that is my updates really for today. Let me just check in the last chat I had with Deviani to see if there's anything I missed from yeah, people making payments somehow as well. This causes problems through the Managed Poverty site, but with packages that are not connected to anything in our system. And so they make a payment, but we don't know what it's for, and it doesn't get processed automatically. It's a bit of a challenge, and then like I say, that reversal of that $10 takes a long time to just sort it all out. No, that's everything really that we've done there. Let me have a look in the app and see if we've got any people in there and any more questions from anybody. Had Lewis in, as I said earlier on, he's right at the top there. As usual, we've got Derek Murray in YouTube from West Palm Beach, Florida. Hi there, Derek. Nice to see you. And no questions and nothing else there. So that pretty much wraps it up for today. I've not even sorted out anything on the raffle, so we'll probably just leave it as it is. But I did a quick mental calculation this morning, and I don't think we did break even. I think we did lose money. We sold, I can't remember now how many tickets, but it was 200 and something. But I don't think it was enough to break even. I was saying when we did the draw, it would break even at 200, but 200 wouldn't, I don't think, because 200 would be 66, $132, $182. But out of 200 tickets, we only get $150 in because of the commissions that we pay out. So that's why I need to have a look at it and perhaps reduce the commissions because we're not getting the sales anyway. I don't think that a reduction in commissions would affect the number of sales we get. But it would get us into profit and potentially generate some income for charity, which is well, the two reasons that I started the raffle. One was just to have a little bit of fun on a Sunday, drawing the raffle and see if we could generate a bit of extra cash for some people, and the other was to see if we could get it into a profit situation and then use whatever profit was to help out a charity. Maybe if we put a name on the charity, maybe if we did that as well. So maybe I will put it in that we will donate initially to Joey's Legacy Boxer Rescue or whatever it's called now. Um, but it's another thing, and I've got quite a long list of things already to do. So we'll just let the raffle ride for another week, exactly the same as last week. Um, with that said, I'm done for today. I'll be here 7 o'clock tomorrow, as usual, on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there, promote that 777 plan. You'll be glad you did. Share love and abundance. You'll be even happier that you did that. Give away some soap coupons. That's a good way of sharing love and abundance. Sell some raffle tickets and buy some raffle tickets. And let's see if we can actually really generate some cash to help out some worthy cause. Okay, with that said, I know you're all going to get out there, be WISA warriors, go the extra mile. So I'll see you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on.